Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with Goran and Kirk from Pick Dawgz. Unfortunately, Jack was unable to join us for this video for the Europa League on Thursday, and then we decided to wing it, guys. We decided to improvise and talk about some Europa League games that we have on the schedule on Thursday. That is February 20th, the second legs of those playoff games, same as the Champions League was on Tuesday and Wednesday. That's what's happening in the Europa League on Thursday. Now, as usual, I would say that we have more videos up on the PickDawgz YouTube channel, but we don't. We have only this one video with multiple games. So stay tuned, guys. Get those free picks. You'll notice we don't have any graphics or anything like that. As I've said, we are improvising it here, Kirk. These are the second leg games. We have some pretty solid matchups. We have Roma and Porto playing. We have Galatasaray and Alkmaar, which was a great first leg as well. We have Ajax and Saint-Gilloise and some other games. Which was your favorite of the day?
Today,
Yeah,
on paper, probably the two biggest teams are both in the same game in Roma and Porto. So that should, and it was 1-1. That should be a really good game. But I'll say something before we get into it. I know a lot of you guys wanted live form. Then this is kind of like live form. We're kind of just going to be talking to each other. So seeing how it goes and try to give you some winners. So that's all. Yeah, I mean, we can start with the biggest game of the day, Roma Porto. I actually don't know. I don't like a side in this one. I personally am looking here at the under 2.5 at minus 122. I think Porto, they're going to try to hold on as long as possible, hope for that extra time, maybe. I just, maybe a 1-1 game, maybe a 1-0 game. I just don't see 3 goals in that game. So if I had to choose a side, I'd probably lean Roma at home, but they're minus 300 to qualify. I could see this game going the distance. So minus 140 on the money line isn't terrible either, but I like the under more in this one.
yeah, it is probably the biggest game on the paper. But then, I mean, I was looking at Roma on the money line because they have been very solid at home. They haven't lost any of the last 8 home games. And Porto has been a little bit sloppy on the road lately. But then I saw the price minus 140 something, and I think it's just not worth taking Roma on the money line, minus 149. I think that's a very sketchy price. I think we have to look for some value somewhere else in this game. Everything is pretty juiced. I want to say the cards are set to over 5.5. Could I see easily 5, 6 cards in this game? Absolutely. I don't know. I kind of feel like we could see another 1-1 result here. So I think that probably my favorite bet for this game is both teams to score, and it's minus 118 for this one. So I don't know. It just feels like you said, a low scoring game. Maybe we go into overtime, potentially a penalty shootout, but I don't see anything above 1-1, if I'm being honest, for this one.
Yeah, I think it's a really tough one to call. I mean, yeah, maybe you guys have some more insights on why. I get Roma being favored, but minus 140, as you said, minus 150 seems a little bit sketchy. So I don't know. I'll choose the next one, and I think it's the best value of the day. I'm on Anderlecht to go through against Fenerbahce. Anderlecht is one of the hottest teams in the group stage, coming off a 3-0 loss. I don't trust this Fenerbahce team on the road at all whatsoever. I think Anderlecht wins this game 3-0, and then it goes into extra time, and I think they end it at home. I think this Anderlecht team, plus 165, I mean, that's already a premium. That's already a premium to win this game. That's ridiculous. They should not be underdogs at home. I don't care what Fenerbahce did in their first game. That's stupidity by the books, in my opinion. So, obviously, premium on the. I'm not going to give a plus 1600 as a premium, but plus 165, that will be a premium. I just think this game is going to be such a banger of a game. That's all I have to say.
I don't know. You're putting a lot of faith in this Anderlecht team. It's I I I can't say I share the optimism.
I put a lot of faith
They
in Bruges as well, and
Yeah, you did, and I don't know. Atalanta was just so unlucky in that game. They had what the penalty disallowed. They had a few disallowed goals because of offsides and whatnot. Anyways, I I just can't go against Fenerbahce. I mean, they haven't lost any of their last 14 games. Yes, they have no pressure on them for this game, but they're playing so well, both at home and on the road. It's I don't know. I just can't see Anderlecht beating them in this game. I mean, I think this game is made for the over simply
Yeah.
because of the fact that Anderlecht has to attack. They have to go for the win because they are down 3-0 from the first leg. They have been very solid in the group stage. So I will not take the sides in this one. I decided to go with the Asian total over 2.75 minus 125. If there are three goals, you get half the win, half the push. And if there are four or more goals, you're getting a full winner. Obviously, if there are less than three goals, you're losing your bet. But like I said, I think that this game is made for the over.
Yeah, I mean it's not a bad over as well. Definitely think there's 3 goals. I would be shocked if there weren't. Um, I don't know. I think Galatasaray versus AZ is already over. 4-1 AZ in the first game. I'm pretty sure. So if you have any value in that game, go for it. I'd probably take AZ on the double chance. I think Galatasaray just gonna have to attack too much where they get countered on. AZ scored 4 times already against them. I think they put this to bed. I don't think Galatasaray really should be minus 155 in this game. So AZ on the double chance in that one for me. And I think their team really to watch out for. They're a team that could sneak up on some people in the next round as well.
Yeah, when you look at Galatasaray's lineups and the players that they're missing, so they're missing Icardi, they're missing Morata, and Ayhan is now suspended because of the red card, which had a huge impact on their performance last week in the first leg. They conceded a red card and then just fell apart. Yes, Alkmaar playing really well, one of the best teams in the Netherlands at the moment. They're scoring at least two and a half or three goals on average over the last few games, and they improved defensively. They sharpened their attack. They're scoring a lot of goals and definitely getting that 4-1 win was a huge confidence boost for them. However, like I said, when you look at Galatasaray's roster, they still have Osimhen up front. They still have Mertens uh, in that midfield. Their defense is not perfect, far from it. Goalkeeper has been there for a long time, Muslera. He's one of the best South American goalkeepers, but still, I don't know. This, to me personally, looks like another game where we should maybe take the over instead of the sides. Minus 159 on Galatasaray at home. I think that's too volatile because they have to attack. That will leave them wide open. So another over two and a half, over 2.75, maybe even over three to get some more value out of the pick because it's a bit juiced, as you can imagine. So I don't know, minus 154 for the over three, plus 108 for the over three and a half. So maybe that's gonna be the pick I'll be taking in this game.
Yeah, I mean, there's always second leg if a team's down 2 or 3 goals. You're always gonna see goals. I feel like in the second leg, it's always a good bet to go with, especially if it's an over 2.5. I mean, the Monaco game really got me. That was a brutally bad pick by me. I had both teams to score no. I thought it would be slow game. Then we see 6 goals, and it could have been a lot more. So, always a good bet in the over when you have some team down, even 1 or 2 goals. It's just gonna have to be game on from the beginning usually. So, I'll let you choose if you want to talk about any more.
Yeah, you know what? I was looking at this game between Ajax and Saint-Gilloise. Ajax is just playing so well right now, so I'm a bit surprised that we are getting them at plus 100 on the money line. So they're coming into this game after a 2-0 win in the first leg on the road, and they've also beaten Heracles 4-0 at home in the Eredivisie this past weekend. So they haven't conceded a goal in their last three games. They are playing well in the attacking end, and Saint Gilloise just doesn't look well right now. 2-game losing streak for them. They can't keep a clean sheet. They're not effective in that attacking end. Uh, in this game, like I said, I'm taking Ajax on the money line. It's plus 100 in my book.
Yeah, personally, this game is an absolute no bet for me. It just points like it should be an easy Ajax win, but something about the price doesn't sit well with me. On my book, it's minus 110. They should win this game, but I feel like this is the perfect game you put in a parlay, and then it's the game that they draw or something. And I don't know. I just can't. I just can't read this game, to be honest with you. Union Saint-Gilloise was favored at home against Ajax, lost 2-0. If there's a game that's going to get them back on track, it probably is this game. But if I had to lean, I would obviously lean Ajax. But for me, it's a no bet, to be honest.
Do you want to talk about Paul?
We'll leave that for last. I think
We'll leave
another
that for last.
I think another interesting game is this Midtjylland Sociedad game. Midtjylland, they're not a bad team. Um, I like both teams to score here. It is hard to score against Sociedad at home, but Midtjylland's down 2-1. You have to score. You have to. But do I think Sociedad doesn't score in this game? No. And at plus money for both teams to score in this game, I think it's kind of a steal of a price.
Yeah, I agree about that. And on top of that, Sociedad is missing a couple of players who are now suspended because of the yellow cards. Zubimendi is out, and he is one of their key players. Now, at home, obviously, they are scoring a lot of goals. They haven't scored only once in their last, going back to like mid-December or something like that. And like you said, Midtjylland, they have to attack. They're not losing a lot, only 2-1 from the first leg. So if they manage to get on the scoreboard, great. But can they keep a clean sheet on the road? I don't think so. So yeah, I also like both teams to score in this one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to talk about the Twente or Bodo game. I'm down to just
No.
cut to the best game of the night if you're down.
Yeah, let's do it.
Pauk. What are they down? 2-1?
Yeah, 2-1, and now they have to go on the road against the team that's in a pretty good form.
The perfect Pauk position. I just wanted you to tell me what they had to come up against. There's only one way for me. There's no shot I'm taking them on the money line. There's no shot I'm taking them to qualify. I'm taking them to win the whole thing right now. The best odds you'll get plus 19,000. Pauk till we die. No, but in all honesty, I think this game goes the distance. I think if there's to be a penalty shootout in this in between knockout and round of 16 or whatever you want to call it, I think this game goes the distance. I think Pollock's slightly better. They're actually favored on the road on my book, so that should tell you something. I think Pollock wins this game. I don't know if they qualify. I think they go to extra time with a 2-1 win, 1-0 win. I don't know if they qualify in extra time. I haven't been a PAOK supporter long enough to know how their penalty kick takers are. So I think they win this game, though. So PAOK money line, I would not take them to advance. It hurts me to say it's too much of a risk. Actually, at plus 240, maybe. If the money line hits, that means they at least have to go to extra time. But I'm taking them on the money line here.
Yeah, uh, both teams have a lot of injuries right now. Uh, Steaua has a few more, so the depth could potentially be a problem for that if this game goes into overtime or penalty shootout and stuff like that. Uh, like I said, they are playing in a better form than PAOK does, but overall, I think that PAOK is actually a better team. They're playing in a more competitive league, and it's not like their form is bad. It's not great, but it's not bad either. And they have to go for the win here. Like nothing else will save them. Like I said, both teams to score. I don't know. I'm getting it at minus 128. I think honestly, this is probably the safest pick, maybe potentially for this game. Could I see PAOK winning this game? I absolutely could. Could I see them losing it one more time, like 2-1 or something like that? Absolutely, because even though they are the better team on paper, Steaua is not a bad team, especially at home. So I think I will rather choose the goals in this one rather than the side. So I'm taking both teams to score in this one.
Fair enough. We know you didn't want to be on my side for that. It's okay. Yeah, I actually was the one who suggested we do it like this because I actually really love this slate. So I wanted to give you guys out some winners. I might have 5 premiums in this slate alone on Thursday. Sure, Goran will have some, but I have an idea. If you want to do an impromptu parlay, Goran, I'm down. I have one locked and loaded. I have my odds. I'll do mine first, so you can put something together while I speak. I have Anderlecht on the money line. I have under 2.5 goals in Roma versus Porto, and I have AZ on the double chance plus 936. I love it. You might see some of them in a
That's
premium. You might see some of them in a premium package. I guarantee you, all three won't be. Probably Anderlecht is a premium. I already said that. The other two, I don't know. The other two, there's some other games I like as well. But Anderlecht is a premium for sure. So I rambled a little. Now maybe Goran has one for us.
yeah, I'm still putting them in. You know what? Let me put this in real quick. I think I can put together a quick four like parlay here. Let me just click it up and see what's happening. Where is it? Where's
Over
my
point 0.5 goals in Anderlecht. Over point 0.5 goals
no,
in
no, 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 no.
Galatasaray.
Nothing like that. That takes a bit more time. I'll wait. We have this. We have this. I will take hmm, give me 1 minute. I can't believe you suggested we do a parlay. That's for the Europa League nonetheless.
Well, Champions League's too easy.
Yeah, I
Bruges and
wish.
City parlay. What did I tell you? If City win today, that's free. Whatever. I put it like 100 to win 2 grand or something. I think.
All right, I have a four like parlay ready.
I'm
I'm
ready.
taking Galatasaray and Alkmaar. I'm taking over 2.5 goals. I'm taking Ajax on the double chance against Saint-Gilloise. I'm taking Victoria Pilsen on the double chance against Ferencvaros. And I am taking over 2.5 goals in Anderlecht and Fenerbahce. That comes to plus 222.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow. I got 3 picks plus 936. Choose if you want to go conservative or rowdy with whatever you guys call me, drunk brat, frat boy, whatever you want to call it. But I appreciate you all being so nice to me in the comments. It really lightens my day. Every single one of you. Please
Well,
keep
it's
doing it.
half and half right now.
Well,
Half
you
of them
should have
are
seen.
nice,
You should have
half of
seen
them are
this.
not.
I don't know if you've seen the city comments. They're going nuts.
Yeah, yeah. What can you do?
But the Bruges supporters, they know. Um, what do we have Friday? Friday we have the Champions League draw round of 16. Oh my God, Bayern has to play Leverkusen or Atletico. Our season might be over. Our season might be over.
Yeah, I can't wait for that draw. It's gonna be fun. And then we have EPL matchup, we have La Liga, we have Serie A,
Yeah,
Bundesliga, and the French League One game. So we have all five on the schedule on Friday. And of course, a super busy Saturday as usual. A lot of EPL, a lot of Bundesliga, a lot of great games. Dortmund and Union Berlin on Saturday. Mainz and St. Pauli. So we have what? We have Lille and Monaco. We have Torino and Milan. Huh, it's gonna be another fun weekend for us, eh, Kirk?
yeah, and maybe we'll have Jack back. He doesn't. I was the one who wasn't supposed to do Europa League videos, and then he backed out. So
Yeah, he got stuff to do.
that's what he says.
That's it, guys. Thank you for joining us for this improv video. We have premium picks up on the PickDawgz.com website. You can simply click the links in the description of this video. Get on board, guys, and let's have a great Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And let's win some money together, guys. Enjoy, and we'll see you soon.